wahala don burst o. Our personal data, that is NIN, it don't dey exposed now. Like if you have 100 naira, you can use it to access somebody's personal data. This one shock everybody. Make una watch this video, hear how Rufai and Dr Abati chook mouth on this matter. Do not forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe to this channel for more updates.
Benga Sheshon, the Executive Director of Paradigm Initiative, has revealed a significant vulnerability in Nigeria's National Identification Number, the NIN database. Sheshon disclosed this during a live television broadcast that his organization was able to purchase the NIN slip of the Interior Minister, Honorable Bosun Tijani, for just 100 naira, demonstrating how easily sensitive personal data can be accessed and exploited. Well, this revelation raises concerns about citizen privacy and national security, as malicious actors could potentially impersonate high-profile individuals. Paradigm Initiative has announced plans to pursue legal action on behalf of affected Nigerians, criticizing the Nigeria Data Protection Commission and the National Identity Management Commission for their inadequate oversight and response to data breaches. NIMC has firmly denied any data breach, assuring Nigerian citizens that their data remains secure and uncompromised. It has acknowledged unauthorized access by entities by NIVerify, which it labeled as unauthorized data harvested. NIMC has warned the public to avoid these sites and refrain from providing any personal information. Yes, so.
All right, well, this is not good at all, especially we've raised the question around data collection, data privacy, policies around that, how many institutions collect data from Nigerians when this can be harmonized. And this was where NIMC was meant to come in, to harmonize so that we have one data source, especially for Nigerians. Unfortunately, we still see, count how many times your data is collected. You register to vote, collected. You register for a bank account, collected. So many opportunities for that. Now, NIMC, in trying to contain this report, this expose, tried to explain this away by saying, oh, some websites. In fact, they listed 5 websites that were harvesting people's data. But now they've exposed it that even the minister himself of digital economy, his own data was purchased for a measly 100 naira. I think that's even what should get people scared. So rather than denying and trying to make excuses, there's been a huge flaw in their processes. Let us investigate it and begin to mop it up and deal with it. Let's not bury our head in sand. This is very sensitive. The example that was given by FIJ, and by the way, always good investigative work by them, was that a military boss, for instance, they could impersonate a military boss, for instance, who would send information to his troops that make me so and so, and that is it's a security breach for Nigerians. So we cannot handle this with kids' gloves. I know they're trying to build the trust of Nigerians by managing it and saying that your data is safe, yes. But internally, I hope they're not taking it so lightly and investigating how this happened. Heads ought to roll. I don't know if that happens in Nigeria, but they need to find out why there was such a breach and then deal with it.
So I think what I'll do is I'll take a tweet, just going off of what you said by Kate Henshaw, where she says, to be honest, the press statement by NIMC does not in any way inspire confidence that our data is safe. After all the hassle associated with registering for your NIN, your BVN, etc., it is quite appalling that this is happening. It would have been honorable to come clean and take actionable steps to prevent a reoccurrence.
Okay. Dr. Abati, you can go ahead. Okay. No, I just wanted to say that first, let's commend Paradigm Initiative and also Foundation for Investigative Journalism. 2 bodies that discovered this. First, it was FIJ, that disclosed that a group called NIVerify, or is it XVerify, were monkeying around with people's data, and that data is not safe. Now, the problem here is that the Paradigm Initiative and FIJ, they said they drew the attention of the National Identity Management Commission to this problem. They also drew the attention of a body called National Data Protection Commission. The best that they got was that, this is the handiwork of data harvesters. Now, what is the implication if data, of individuals, private persons, can be so easily available on the internet that it can be harvested, including the data of a serving minister, including the data of the chief data regulator in the country. That shows that we're not serious. We've always talked about how data is a problem in this country, where you cannot rely on data. People can just hack into anything. Look at the 2023 general election. Hacking into data and what do they call it? The data backend was a major problem. And now we have just seen that it's not just about election. Nobody is safe because your privacy is violated. Now, we have a Cybercrime Act in this country, which says, you don't just violate people's privacy. So I find it very odd that the attention of the National Data Protection Commission and NIMC will be drawn to this. And as the story says, they just look the other way. No, that's offensive, because it will make the ordinary Nigerian not to trust data again. Your BVN, we are even told that there are websites where individual BVNs can be made available. So people can just use your BVN to go and do banking transactions. They say the NIMC card, the identity card, you can use it to get a smartphone card. So which means somebody can just register a SIM card in your name, and so that means we're not serious at all. And I think it's something that they should look into. And NIMC and the National Data Protection Commission, they have an explanation to offer us. NIMC is saying they want to do a 3-in-1 card. With this kind of violation of privacy and data, they should forget that idea, because the 3-in-1 card is supposed to put your bank data, all the way to the central bank there. If you go and collect the 3-in-1 card, they will just wipe out your money. And they will come and tell us that, it's a work of data harvesters. No, they are not serious yet.
So, I don't like to gloat, but this morning I'm going to gloat triumphantly. It don't cast. I talk am. And please, you can go and refer to our interview with the then head of information, the Minister of Information then, Dr. Pantami, where we had a back and forth.
No, it was Minister of Communication.
Minister of Communication, where we had a back and forth on the integrity of our data. And I was asking him about where the data were stored, were they stored in situ, in country, in cloud, what are the platform, and he said that they were properly stored. I knew they were not properly stored, and I've been vindicated on this. Go to the website, said you can get anything you want at any price.
100 naira.
It's at any price, even cheaper than that. So what it means is that the data bank by NIMC has been compromised. So what we are dealing with is a high-scale data compromise in this country as we speak.
Sounds severe if you can get a minister's NIN for less than you can get by
It's
Gala.
a grand,
It's cheaper than Gala.
It's cheaper than Gala. So it's a grand-scale data
Do people still
compromise.
eat Gala?
They do,
Yes.
And you know what it does? You know what it
Something
does?
happened to the meat inside.
You know what it does?
What?
It questions the use, one, of that data set. Number two, it also questions the details of people. It also predisposes to a lot of data fraud and crimes. It also predisposes to a lot of identity thefts. So, two things NIMC should do. Can they have a data inquest into what has happened? A honest inquest, not this one they are doing, they are not ready. Secondly, can they now go through all of that data sets and put about storage? Thirdly, the ones they've already released, can they do what I call damage limitation on them? Because most of these things are already in public glare. And you do not know the capacity of storage those that have access to this data have put it in. I mean, if you buy a cloud space on Azure or AWS, you can just load it up there. But Nigeria data system has effectively been compromised. That's what it means.
For watching. Bye.